Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, fellow believes and all, because I am so excited to check out this brand new duo by Billlie. This unit, SUA and SIYOON, dropped their unit debut of Snap featuring Sokodomo. So we're gonna check out the music video together and all. And I feel like the energy is gonna be high, especially when you got such a multifaceted member here. SUA, lead vocalist, can really chop it up in terms of rap, was on Unpretty Rap Star. SIYOON, who can really rap but also have those incredible dance moves in the mix. So I feel like it's a perfect match here when it comes to this duo. But this featuring Sokodomo, right, on High School Rapper, Show Me the Money, and all. He's known for his buck wild raps and sometimes nonsensical comedic raps as well as bars. But with Snap, right, high energy, I think that's safe to assume. But what kind of approach they're gonna take, especially when you got a featuring in this title track, it's gonna be huge here. So I can't wait to enjoy this with y'all. Let me bring it up here right away, pop my IEMs in. Let's go. Ooh, heavy bass. And they changed the intro for Mystic Story just for this era.
Everything what you want. If you got it, gotta flaunt. I'ma serve it up hot, serve it up hot. I always at the right spot. Ready, set, let's go. Hey, you looking back in the mirror.
Hey.
I'm a 10 plus 10, other 0.
10 plus 10?
Make me feel like a tear up. Oh my guys, tastes like syrup.
Tastes like syrup. Ooh.
Bring the beat back. My fleet winner, snap. I'm running like
okay.
My flip wanna snap. I'm running like that.
Oh, I love the attitude. Has some melodic moments here. Verse 2. Okay, SUA.
I'm starving, yummy. Snacking with the two Z's, that's me.
Hold up. We're just getting hit line after line. It's all go. It packs a punch. It's relentless. This is what I felt like Snap could have been, and now that it's coming to fruition, wow, it is just so much to handle. It is overwhelming in a good way when it comes to this energy. It's meant to have an impact here initially, and it sure is. These two girls really snapping off in this unit debut, no pun intended, but like seriously. Even though the lyrics are buck wild, nonsensical, I love the energy that they bring to this, and they really truly throw on a performance, and I think that's the case for this song. It's supposed to have a crazy impact, and it's supposed to be performance heavy. It's not supposed to be melodic. It's not supposed to be something that you can sing along and hum along to. This is something that you could headbang to and go crazy and have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Nothing. The chemistry between these two are undeniable for sure. Hey, love the whistles here. 808 claps. Hey. Love the ad-lib work layers here. Snap. That. Hey. Snap. She just did that. Sokodomo. Okay. Hey.
I'm taking big shots, and when I snap, it's like a mic drop.
What a switch up. Ooh, that 808 bass. Made a beat a bop. Okay, some Sokodomo ad-lib work. Snap, snap. That. That is dope. We just vibing, truly.
Play it one more time. No.
Yo, this duo, man, sure packed a punch. They were so relentless. They hit us with the 1-2 punch, left hook, right hook, you name it. What I really love about this unit debut, it is much different than what Billlie does, but low-key, it doesn't stray too far, you know what I'm saying? Because for those who are familiar with Billie's discography, they truly know how to experiment and they know how to work with other genres in the mix, right? And when it comes to SUA and SIYOON and Sokodomo in the mix, they not only go buck wild with it and go crazy with it, they experimented a lot and twisted this song so well with their bars and the flow and approach that they took, right? It's not always so rudimental in the verses, right? It adds nice contrast compared to the chorus that is repetitive and intentionally repetitive to make that earwormy catchiness. And the purpose of the song is not the hooks, you know what I'm saying? It's about the earworminess and, of course, the energy, right? There's some songs that I don't mind, and this is the case of one of those songs where even though it's super nonsensical, I mess with it. I can just jam along to it. So let me see in terms of Snap here, who's working behind the scenes. I'm sure, you know, SUA, SIYOON, yeah, took part on the writing. Of course, Sokodomo, he wrote his lines, right? La 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 Studio. Some new names, okay? Benjamin55 has worked with the likes of NCT Dream, Glitch Mode, Otoxaxi, for Rise. This makes sense. A lot of SM artists in the mix here, and it makes sense, especially with Mystic Story as a subsidiary to them. But you know what this got me reminiscent of? Like Billlie and their initial debut as a group, right? Who's here with me? I'm just gonna name back to their early days. I remember Ring X Ring and Flipping a Coin, especially. These two tracks were on repeat, but really cool because how experimental and grungy those tracks were. And I feel like Snap low-key reminds me of those kind of songs and releases by Billlie. But this one is much different than what we're used to for what Billlie does in terms of their title tracks. And definitely 110% there in terms of the energy. But let me dive back into this yet again. Snap by SUA and SIYOON featuring Sokodomo to break it down more and point out my favorite moments. For those who are familiar, Mystic Story intros go dun dun dun. It's more brighter, right? This one's more hip-hop-esque, and it has this different kind of typography to suit this era, right?
Everything what you want. If you got it, gotta flaunt.
Fun.
I'ma serve it up high. Always at the right spot. Ready, set, let's go. Hey, you looking back in the mirror.
Hey.
I'm a 10 plus 10 at the 0.
I love SIYOON, you know? I feel like over time, wow, it didn't take her to show her true colors and express herself when it comes to her covers within Billlie and her solo covers. and just the way that she expresses herself, not only like in the rap and like vocal department, just her moves, her dance moves as well in combination. Very multifaceted. Like, just look at her expressions and just the gesticulation work, especially with Moonsua here in combination. Snap, snap. That. Like, as much as I love the 808 bass in the works, working simultaneously with the two of them, I love this like buzzer kind of sampling and approach in the mix. It's like cowbell. Nothing. Verse 2, I love how it slows it down a bit, you know. It's more like drawn back, not necessarily minimalistic, but more subtle, because it builds it back up. A lot of this really rambunctious whistling going on in the mix that works with SUYOON here. Like, sure, I can't emphasize this enough, nonsensical, but how they work off each other. This infectious energy, not just them themselves alone, but how they work off each other. The dynamic between Moonsua and SUYOON is so infectious, right? Snap, snap. That. Probably the most iconic scene by SUYOON in this one, right? I really love how they utilize, you know, the sword, right? And then as we progress here, I love how they introduce Sokodomo, right? Sipping on a drink, timing of that, slurp, sampling. There's something about Sokodomo that really sets him apart from the bunch. Not only his wacky lyrics, his rambunctious energy, and his quirkiness. It is this chop, right? It's this double time, how he chops it up like this. It is very clean and clinical, you know? With that bell work simultaneously. Now this switch up, probably my most favorite moment in the song, even beyond the chorus, the switch up here, right? This like orchestral work and this like brass work, very classy with it. More old school with it. And then switching it back like this. Beat a bop. And then for the final chorus and the final go around, they bring that extra oomph and energy with Sokodomo and the ad-lib work. All three of them together. Snap, snap. That. That. Wow. Gotta applaud them yet again. Snap by Moonsua and SUYOON featuring Sokodomo. Such an impactful release that, sure, maybe it's not gonna be on repeat, but it's gonna be that go-to track if you want that extra energy and pick-me-up in the morning to start your day, your Monday mornings, or your week. This is so infectious, so catchy, and fun with it in terms of the performance, and so good. I gotta give that like a solid 8 out of 10. This is coming from someone who's picky and who's from hip-hop, like a K-hip-hop background, who likes to listen to those music and genres and subgenres from time to time. But considering how this went with Sokodomo, and he didn't overshine the two of them with he just got this brief moment in verse 3 and then brought it back together like that, was so brilliant. But let me know your thoughts. Be sure to like and subscribe, as it goes a long way and helps out the channel. Lets me know that you want to see even more Billlie content on the channel here and the Patreon. Take care and peace.